let's look at how you can get help using MLA citations. So here within the guide, you'll see that there are a few resources available to you. The first thing that will be important is to figure out if your course is using MLA 8 or MLA 9. We recently went through an MLA update, so it will be important to distinguish which is which for you. So these first three links are going to take you to MLA 8, whereas the bottom link will take you to the MLA 9 style guide. There's also information on finding a physical MLA handbook in any of our campus libraries, as well as some easy citation creation tools that you can use. With these resources, you will also want to check to see if they're using MLA 8 or 9. Not all resources have caught up yet. So if you're using MLA 8, you'll simply figure out what kind of source you're using. Is it a print source, like something you physically went to the library to get, or an electronic source? If it's an electronic source, which is primarily what I'm showing you how to find on this guide, you can click on Citation Examples, Electronic Sources, and go through the list. So it shows you each database and examples of how to cite information you find. So for example, we visited opposing viewpoints. If I go down to opposing viewpoints, it gives me an example of a citation for different kinds of articles that I'll find in opposing viewpoints. The color-coded piece here is what would go on your works cited page at the end of your essay. So you would simply substitute in your author, title of article, journal title, date of publication, and so on and so forth. At the bottom, you'll see that it also shows you how to build an in-text citation for the same kind of article. If you access a book chapter within opposing viewpoints, it will show you what that should look like as well. Now again, all of the databases are going to give you a sample citation. So this is just a quick reference to be able to look and say, whoop, the author's not in the right order, or the title of the chapter should be in quotation marks. So that's primarily what you can use these guides for. If you are using MLA 9, that may look a little bit different, but it's just the formatting of the page. You can still visit the same citation examples. There's also a formatted paper here on the left in the top column. That will show you how to create a heading and things like that. So under full citation samples is where you'll find those citation examples. So again, I can go to library databases, and it gives me some examples here. Since a lot of the databases have pretty similar citation styles, depending on the kind of article, you can use this chart here on the right-hand side. So Academic Search Complete is an EBSCOhost database. So I can click on the EBSCOhost example. And again, it shows me what the works cited citation should look like. I'll just substitute in my article's information. And then I also have an in-text citation at the bottom. There's also information on citing and plagiarism in the second tab that will just help you figure out when you need to cite. If you have any questions about using citations or any of the content on this page, you can visit the Help tab. You'll find information about the Osceola Campus Library, and you may also find it helpful to visit the tab for Online Help. This links to our Ask a Librarian service, which is an online instant messaging service with librarians. If you click on the link to askalibrarian.org/Valencia, you can see it will redirect you where you can send an email or a text message to a librarian. Of course, those go straight to a librarian, so we're only checking those during operating hours. But the instant message or chat feature is what you might find most helpful. So that will hook you up with a real-life librarian from Valencia sitting on their computer waiting to help you answer your questions. And you can see on that page, we also have the hours listed for Ask a Librarian. Librarians are here to help you with a variety of any kind of research assistance that you need, from finding a book, finding an article, working through your citations, anything really involved in the research process, aside from actually writing the essay. That's where the Writing Center comes in. Librarians are the experts on those topics and are ready to help you.